through earth, wind, and fire. It is here you will find the answers which you desire. Long now we are waiting in shadow, for your truth to be seen within thy matter, despite what many have thought to seek. The truth will always read. Long now for the Bible, the lost magic says made its arrival.
Hello guys, and welcome to our Friday show. This is Sherry, known as Willow. We've got my sister Aphina, and we have got our amazing guest for our Lost Magics, which is our lovely pups, Uncle Danny to sister. And obviously to anyone that don't know who he is, it's Danny from Tasting Bones and Spectres, but most of you know him. So tonight we're going to be talking about spirituality and talking a bit about shamanism and how we can see and understand different things to be able to open and how to be able to connect and that. So we're going to just talk spiritual stuff today. And if any of you've got any questions for Pups, Danny, then you're more than welcome to do that. And I'm sure me and sister will fly a few little things at him as well. So if I put over to sister so sister can say hello as well.
And welcome everybody to the room. Can you believe we're actually on show 5 already? Amazing.
Right, yep.
Amazing. It's a journey, guys. I hope you are enjoying everything that we're showing you so far. Tonight, I do feel this is going to be the biggest treat of all. As you know, I've told you all a long time, especially my followers that's here, that I look up to Danny. He was the glue to my spirituality that helped me understand a lot of things that I was getting the messages from, but I just didn't understand why they were coming, where they were coming from, and how to understand it. So this guy, along with sister, along with Christopher as well, is the kind of the glue that made me who I am today. So I appreciate Danny. Uncle Danny.
Pups, you want to say anything to anyone?
Thank you, sweetheart.
Yeah. Pups has been...
just thank you for that. But yeah, thank you for that. But you did the work. That's all.
Yeah, but you helped me understand the messages to figure it out.
Well, thank you. And you're welcome.
It does. Anybody that knows my pups or just getting to know knows that he's a true inspiration, and he is what you would call the wise white wolf. He is the old white wolf, as he calls himself. I don't think he's old, but there you go. But he's been a big inspiration in the community, and he does he's the glue. He keeps us all together. He gives us a bit of a kick up the bum if we need to be pushed in the right direction. I think if we didn't have pups, we wouldn't be half as what we are today. It's nice to have that belief and somebody to believe in you and to make you push that far out. We both have a lot of respect for him. I can't wait to actually be able to go over and meet him.
I think Uncle Danny
run the opposite direction when I turn up, but there you go.
I think Uncle Danny gets a sense of us all when he watches. He actually watches quite a lot. He's on YouTube and different places, and I think he gets a sense of people, and he knows how to help you. So when you're in his community and things, he knows. So last year, I think he's seen a lot. He's struggling with direction because of lockdown and things. So he took us all under his wing for lessons, and it really did help because he guided us to know what the 4 winds and things were, which we'll go into deeper as we go into these lessons. But it's basically showing you where the messages come from, what realms and things. And, you know, there's a lot into it, guys, about the 4 directions and things. And it really does end up giving you a solid foundation to work off of when you start to want to work with spirits, because it helps you to feel the energies of your ancestors, give them dedications and loads of different things he could teach us all, guys. Honestly, he really is a wise owl to us all, because he explains a lot to us, as well as how to cope with the different energies that we may come across when we are paranormal paranormal investigators. First of all, I'm a paranormal investigator, guys, and then I'm a witch. So to me, Uncle Danny taught me a lot about some of the different energies I could bump into on these investigations, and that is how I first met him, through I'm interviewing Christopher and I, when, as I said, we're a ghost hunting team together. So he kind of enlightened us to some of the energies we may come across, and then through that we kind of learned how spiritual Uncle Danny really was, and we decided through different podcasts and things that he just is a leader, and we all look up to him. His sister's got a lot longer an experience with how spiritual he is and things than I have, but I've really made a connection to him because he is Scottish, and I do feel as if there is somewhere in our bloodline that connects his family to mine. And I hope when he does come to Scotland, we can research it a bit more.
And he does. Yeah, it is that. And if you are new and you've not found him yet, please go over to his channel. But believe me, even though you don't know him, he will know you, because even before I started talking to my pups, he was lurking in my room for months, watching me to see what I was up to and what I was doing. He lurks a lot, guys. So don't think you're not being watched, because he watches everybody.
Yeah, I like watching, you know. Yeah. A lot of times I'll be lurking in someone's room for 6-7 months before I even say hi. So I do that a lot.
That's the reason I was like, lurker.
Would you like to tell the guys, Uncle Danny, some of your credentials and things in the field? Start there, maybe even a bit about yourself and how the channel started.
Not much to tell, no.
There's loads.
I started working in the paranormal. My first job, my first actual responsibility was March 15th, 1969. That was my first job. And it was a native burial ground that had been tainted. So I had to go there and clean that up and get the people back to, not just talking about their roots and how to take care, but to get them back involved into it. And it turned out to be probably one of the I guess ones I think of the most, I suppose. Because there were a couple of there was a land spirit, and there was a water spirit, the wind spirit, all these other younger elementals, that were upset and being ignored and not being respected properly. So it kind of really hit home for me, that case, because of Astro and Shakara and Mabella and all them. It kind of like, this is a must-do case for me, right?
Yes.
And it's been wonderful there all these years. I go back every 2 or 3 years just to do a land blessing and stuff. And, and in all these years, it's still just as nice as it was the day I left the first time. So, I mean, it's just the people there in the area have really stepped up. So I'm quite proud of the whole community there, and they're just awesome.
Uncle Danny, would you mind if I go off screen a minute and go find one of your videos where I found a lot of inspiration from? Have I got permission to play it on Golden Bonkers?
Of course you do, my dear.
But a 5-minute clip of one of Uncle Danny's videos that really did inspire me and things, and I'll go find it and I'll share it with you guys, right? I'll just go off screen a minute.
Yeah, that'd be really good. And he is very good at what he does, and he's been in the field for a very, very long time. Not just as an investigator, but obviously he practices shamanism and stuff as well. So, and he's been doing that for a very long time as well, since he was a child. So,
I became an elder, and the first day of my job, that's when I became an elder, nature druid, and nature shaman, right at the same time. Because I was working on both ways of life at the same time. Because uh, basically we had two lines in our family,
Yeah.
and the family was fighting over, was I going to go on the nature druid side or was I going to go on the nature shaman side? And a couple of the elders all started laughing. Is what you're going to tell him what he can and can't do in his life? He's going to do both anyway, so just teach him both. And that, so I was like, oh gee, thanks, So so I got double the classes and double the lessons and everything else. And then on top of that, you got to understand this is like an 8-hour a day thing growing up, but I still had my regular schools and all that stuff I had to do on top of that, right? So it was a lot of work, but I enjoyed every minute of it. I mean,
Why would you not? It's such an amazing thing to have to be able to do, and all of the different things you learn and the different things you see, the spirits, the energies that are around you. It is an amazing thing to do.
Well, and the other part of that too is I didn't know I didn't have any friends. I had no idea. I mean, I had lots of different friends I was hanging out with and doing stuff with, and just like any other kid, playing games and running down to the river and seeing who could lift the heaviest log and who could throw the biggest stone and all that shit. Hey, I was just having a good time with my friends. I didn't find out till I was about 14 or 15 when I went down to Friar's Fish and Chips. I was talking to my friends, having some chips, and everybody's looking at me weird. And I'm like, what? I said to the people, what? And they said, who the hell are you talking to? And so I named all 4 guys that were with me. And they're like, there's nobody there, dude. And then I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. What do you know? So I just kept doing my thing, right? But later I was, it was one of those things where I didn't really pay attention to what the people were saying because I didn't know them. I didn't care what they had to say. You know what I mean? But it wasn't until later that I realized they were serious. Wait a minute, you mean people can't see? Like, it was so bizarre that because all the people that I associated with that were alive could see them and hear them and like like everyone that I've ever grew up with, physical wise, could see the spiritual side. Right. Yeah. And knew darn well who they were and what they were doing and everything else. So when it really became apparent to me at a younger age, I was like, okay, this is weird. Like, and I thought they were the weird ones. You know what I mean? Because of like, I didn't find out much later that like I was one out of 100,000 or whatever. Like I didn't know that because all the people I was surrounded with were very spiritual and very. So it was just, I don't know. I just always thought that was a strange thing. It just always makes me laugh when I think back to that because I could not believe that these people couldn't see their ancestors and stuff. Like, I'm like, wait, you can't see your grandfather? What? Are you kidding, right? Like, to me, I thought it was all a bunch of hogwash. So I'll say, oh, you can't see your grandfather. I'm thinking to myself, that's a bunch of hogwash if I ever heard it, But no, apparently it was true. Anyway, I digress.
Yeah, no, you do. And you do go through that because I went through that. Like when I lost my auntie and stuff, I didn't see her for 20 years. I knew she was around, but I couldn't see her and that. And then one day I just did, you know what I mean? But then with other spirits, I was seeing them all the time. They like if you look at me and Pups and Sister Jew and that now, like you'd think that we never had any fear for the spirits or the spirits didn't scare us. But the thing is me growing up, I found them really disturbing. I found them really scary because I was 5 years old when I started seeing them. Like before that, obviously I had my experience with Aura, which I was safe and comfortable with, and my Nana. But all these other spirits, they scared me. I wasn't really sure of what they were. I didn't realize that other energies could exist and
yeah, I never had that. I was fortunate that way. I was never scared of the spirits. Spirits never bothered me. Some humans, made me leery, but but the spirits themselves, not they, you know, as normal, like on a norm, the spirits themselves never scared me. I mean, like there's been hundreds and hundreds of jobs that I've gone to where they've scared the shit out of me. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
You know, when a demon picks you up and throws you out a 3-story window and you land on the outside of the building, that'll scare you. You know,
It's bad enough being pushed. It's bad enough being pushed or being just like taking you over. That's bad enough. Like, let alone being thrown out of some window or whatever.
I've been thrown through windows, been thrown through walls.
I was scared.
You know?
I did. I was 5 though, and I used to like, to be honest, they didn't do it in a nice way. These spirits and stuff. Like, I would be in the toilet, and I'm a 5-year-old little girl sitting on the toilet, and they'd kick the door open. I'd sit there screaming my head off.
Well, of course.
You know what I mean? But in the end, I got fed up with it.
But see, I've always had the protection around me, you know, in the way of nothing really bad was ever going to get near me at a young age. You know,
I had a couple of weird experiences where I would get attacked a little bit, but not badly, because Aura was there, and it was Aura and my nana that was like, "Don't be scared of them, just listen to them. That's all they want you to do. You know, you can hear them, talk to them." So I did, and that's when I really got addicted to spirits. When I started loving them.
Coffin.
Yeah, I mean,
hey, Coffin. Hey, thinking. Hey, Abby.
Hey.
Hi, Dobie. Hi, everyone. Sorry.
I found the video that showed me what that Uncle Danny really does do. I know he video recorded this, guys, but this is only one of the things that he's video recording. I think it was just to show us. It was Blessing of the River of Tears. Can I play it, Uncle Daniel?
Sure, go ahead.
This is kind of the thing that Uncle Danny does. I'll just let it explain itself. I think it's 12 minutes. I hope you don't mind, guys. It really is worthwhile.
They'll enjoy it. It's all to do with pups, isn't it? They'll find that interesting.
Wait, no, I'll get by the adverts first, and then I'll pause it.
Yeah, play the adverts, definitely.
Right, wait till we share screen, guys.
I'm going to mute.
This is interesting. Honestly, you'll enjoy this. Just tell me if you can see it.
Yeah, it's on there. Let me have a look.
Is it playing?
It's up. It's up, but it's not.
Screen.
It's not playing yet.
Oh, I think it's because I've got it on mute. Sorry, guys, that's my fault. I'll put it back to the beginning, right? Because it's interesting. Just tell me if you can hear it still. And I'll put the volume up. Can you hear that okay? Oh, wait, no, I've not added it to the screen.
No, you've got the mic muted, see?
Yeah, we'll get it.
Here we are at the River of Tears. And today, for my game, I dropped my stick because I got to do lessons today. Also, look at this. Shelly from Thunder Bay Paranormal gave me a bike. Because you know why? I'll show you why. Says she's tired of my envelope, you know? She's tired. Look at her laughing away there.
I'm tired of his envelope.
See, she's at the envelope, okay? I didn't realize at the time, and I guess I should have paid more attention. I didn't realize she was prejudiced against paper bikes. But that's okay. So now I got this beautiful thing, so I can put all my stuff in there. And yeah, so anyway, Shelly is with us, of course, from Thunder Bay Paranormal. Say hi.
Oh, hi, everybody.
All right, so we'll get back to you in a minute as soon as I get my butt down there.
Sorry, it's already recording. My recorder just turned on by itself.
Yeah.
So I'm going to let it run because I think somebody wants to maybe say something.
Through my online store alone, we've sold over $500,000 worth of spices. That's so crazy.
I went from selling to my town to selling
on her recorder on purpose so you can speak to her? Are you here for the blessing?
How are you? If you talk into us, we can hear you.
Thank you for welcoming us. On communication.
Communication, I didn't start.
Hello, spirits. Hi, how are you? Sister River, may I speak with you? Yes, thank you. Yes, I'm Danny. If we just come to respect you, to show you some honor that you so much deserve, you're very welcome. We ask that you keep doing your blessings and keep being good for us, that we need you. No, you're never forgotten. Yeah? You're going to keep doing it? Thank you, sister. That was very clear. Peace. Peace to you too, sister. Siyaka? Is it Siyaka? Perhaps. He would or she would? So the water elemental, his name is Shiaka? It is so? It's lost its prism? It's worried, doesn't need to be worried. We come to console you, to help you, to heal you. We can, yes. You're going to give us permission? Yeah? Thank you, sister. Sister River, I ask for your company. I ask for the wind. Thank you. I understand that you're angry. I can feel it. I have come to show you the respect you deserve. Many lives have been lost lately. I understand. Many things have changed over the years. However, I will draw the infinity sign for you. give you my respect and my blessings. I ask that you stay honorable and forgive those who know not better. We will now share some food with you. And then I wish to talk to the rogue elemental of water. I wish to communicate with him. See ya. This is for you, sister. I gave her this orange for both food and drink. So that you may find peace where you are now upset. I'm gonna give you these ones too. And as per tradition, and because it's the way, I will share a meal with you. To the water elementals that are rogue, I offer you this blessing. I offer you love and respect. Release your anger so you do not travel this world like this. The one you hurt is yourself. You are supposed to be neutral or happy within your environment. I do not wish to see you suffer. I brought you some food we will share with you. Our word is our bond. See you soon. Feels very peaceful.
I think we're unique because now, as you can see, we are in a
Hey, everybody. Sorry I can't type on here. I see no comments. Hi. Thank you.
That was amazing. That just shows you the type of thing that Uncle Danny does. Not only doing this for us, coming on doing tarot cards and guiding us. He also does things to help the land, help the trees and things. He's also got other ones that I would love to show you all, but I'll be here all night where he's doing, if there's a tree that needs some attention, so he goes and gives it some tobacco, some apples and things, and helps the tree feel better. So that's the type of thing that we all respect Uncle Danny for, because he is a shaman in different things, and he does guide
What
us.
about showing maybe one of his videos of his grave, sis?
The best things to do to heal things that we can do as well when we learn as much.
Do you hear what I said, sis?
Sorry?
Maybe like showing like a video of his grove, like fully
Yeah.
like so they can see that, because not everybody's seen it probably.
Yeah, I'd love to show you it this summer. I'll go find that then, and I'll show you the grove.
Do you want me to get it and you talk for a minute and see if I can find it and bring it up?
Yeah, definitely find the one in the summer where it's at its full bloom.
Yeah, okay, right. I will be back in a minute, guys. Another video.
Yeah, I'll let Uncle Danny explain a little bit about why he made the grove, and then we'll explain what the grove is once. We'll maybe give you a little tour of it and explain it when Sister finds it. Maybe if you like to explain to the guys a little bit about what the grove actually means.
Well, the grove is basically, I needed a place where all the things that I believe, all the things that give me strength, and all the things that are connected have a place to actually connect. So I I really wanted a place close by, a grove close by for myself. But more than that, a lot of the wolf pack and a lot of my YouTubers or whatever were scattered. They had no point of focus, you know. So I, I made the grove with the intention that if anybody wanted to be a part of it, they're welcome to be a part of it. You know, it's an open grove for anyone. And basically, as long as everything done there is good intention and done with love and respect, it's all welcome, right? There's no rules or anything. But there's Father, Son, Holy Spirit there. There's the archangels are in there. The four winds, four directions, the colors, all the elementals, brother mountain, sister lake. Everyone's in there. You know, from every bit of what I believe is part of that grove. And so because everything is connected and I'm connected with all of you guys are also connected to the grove. So, and it's a place where you can find peace and tranquility. It's a place for daydreaming, meditation. It's a place for just to know that there is a spot and there is a family and that you are loved, right? And that you are worth it. And that's what the grove is. The grove is there to say to you guys, look, you're all worth it. All the work I did, all the effort I put in, all the energy, all the trees and stuff that you guys donated, all worth it. It's all a part of you and you're all a part of it, you know?
And it does give
And,
you strength. I mean,
and
I've seen me in the sometimes when my mood's not too good, and all I do is either I can put one of the videos on that Uncle Danny's got up on his channel, and where I can see all the trees, I can see all the different representations of the four colours and different things, and I can take focus from that. But I'm now at a stage where I can visualise it in my head now, and I can feel it that I'm in there, no matter where I am. And I can feel my brothers and sisters around in it. Sometimes I've been there and I've felt Evie's energy and things, and then we've spoke after it. And sure as
I'm on the playlist. Which one is this? There's so many of them.
I would say maybe the end one.
The end, right at the end.
Yeah, there's ones at the end of the playlist.
Elder Druid Grove and recapping the order up to date.
Yeah, I would maybe say that one.
Or Grove Step 1, Breaking Ground.
No, that's it, just getting built.
that's the very beginning, yeah.
Yeah, that's him getting built with the first one.
Go to the very last one then.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Hang on
I think it's one with the recap. But it's an amazing place and it's very spiritual, guys. Evie and things is in the room as well, who also has a tree in there. And we really do find the strength. If you sit and you visualise yourself sitting in the grove with all the people in your family around you, and Uncle Danny and the energies of the archangels, the energies of the four winds and the four colours and things, you do ask them to help you do this, do that, and they would do help you, and you feel them around you. You actually do feel the spiritualness of the grove healing you. It honestly does give you focus when you're in a bad place, and you can go to it and feel relaxed and re-energized.
I also added as part of my prayers, I say all of those of the grove, right? So all of the grove. So all the deities, all the spiritual, all the blessings, everything from the grove. Please, go forth and give strength and energy and healing to the wolf pack. And the thing is, it's a never-ending supply. So I mean, you never have to worry about using it too much. So that's a good thing.
Okay, so this is the video that Pups has got on his channel to do with the Grove guys. So if you watch this, you'll see how amazing it is, and it's really beneficial. And a lot of us are in the Grove, and we're very directly connected to it, thanks to Pups. So I just want you guys to see what it's like and why me and sister and pups find it so inspirational, and a lot of others. So here is the video. Just let me know you can hear it, guys.
It's the beast.
I'm not gonna hit my shut button.
New earphones with a microphone. Calling Wade all so hopefully we'll get better quality noises. There's the old girl. So I gotta move the old girl over behind the beast. And right here is where the circle is gonna start.
Oh yeah, this is the very first.
Go around here.
This was the very first, before it even started. This was like day one. Hang on, I'll see if I can get you a link to one that's newer.
And it's gonna come to here. So Druid Circle's gonna be here. Go around to where that brick is. Then go around.
You're kind of getting an idea of how it started.
Here,
Pups
so-
will find you the other playlist. This is about
that's where
Pups,
it's
so
gonna
we
be.
can show his videos and you can ask him questions and stuff.
And
That's what makes it exciting and that.
getting a bunch of trees.
But
to
this is how
purchase
the
and
grove started.
trees.
It is like plans and
All gonna be
ideas to
planted
start it
around
up.
here. By the time I made myself my own druid grove, and it's recognized by the government. It'll be recognized as holy ground by the government, obviously. So here's these rocks have been here as long as I can remember. So we're gonna take all the rocks out of the yard that have been here first. They'll be used in the circle for when I'm doing medicines with Mother Moon and our Mother Moon, Sister Moon, and Brother Sun. Well, if I have my own here in my house, then I don't have to. It'll make it a lot easier for me to make these different things that I have to do and stuff. Which is why the reasons I'm doing it. Anyway, now I'm gonna put this little fireplace. It's gonna sit right dead center, and as you can see,
Hang on a minute, guys. We'll take this one off because I think Sis has sent me the video that she was on about. So hang on.
The very last one.
There's one that says grove done this year or something.
This is the one where you're out in the garden feeding the birds and think we're looking at the birds and it's the morning grove. So this is where it's usually at its prettiest as well.
Okay.
Thinks this is sharing it. It is in its winter phase right now, so it's sleeping, ready to get energized again in the spring. So yeah, don't be followed the building of the grove. It's really amazing to see the process. The process it getting built is good.
Okay, so here is the one that we were talking to you about, guys. It's absolutely beautiful, and you're going to see that. So here it is.
how's everybody this morning? I just realized you guys have never seen the spirit tree, the food tree. This is it here. See, I cut up. Well, today I made eggs, so made them an egg. Broke it up, put on there. That's for the for the spirits, you know, the good spirits and the animals and anything else that needs a little bite. So normally I put it on there, and then I just say my little prayer song. Say ya, say ya, say ya, say ya, say ya, say ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. To any of the good spirits or the animals or the animal totems, if anybody needs some nourishment or energy, there's your food for today. And I hope you enjoy it. See you soon. Amen. And that's it. And then I just leave it to them. And if the animals eat it, the spirits eat it, it's all good. The spirits won't eat it. They'll take the energy from it. But the animals, like little chipmunks and squirrels and stuff like that, they'll eat it. Okay, bye-bye. Morning, Grove. Me and the YouTubians and the Wolfpack are coming in. See ya. Then, of course, there's always the morning. You guys have seen this before, but hey, Father Sky, how are you today? Thank you so much for all that you do, for holding everything together. While I'm at it, Sweetly Bear, one of our Wolfpack YouTubians, I think she's been having a hard time organizing things. So if you wouldn't mind giving her a hand, help get things organized, because I can feel the disorganization there. So please help her with that. Hey, Mother Earth, how you doing? Please help my daughter Sherry get grounded. She's been a little bit off a little bit lately, so make sure she gets grounded. Hey. Hello, South, how you doing? Hey, listen, today I'd ask that you look after my sister Amy. Okay, she's been feeling rough, but she won't tell nobody. So make sure you send some blessings her way. Hey. Hello, fire. Hello, earth. Hello, water. Hello, wood. And hello, air. Please look after all the YouTubians today and all of back. Thank you. Send energy and love their way because they need it. Mm-hmm. Hey, Yellow, how you doing? Hope everything is good. Thank you for showing us the direction. Thank you for showing us the color and reminding us that things are good and helping us to learn. See you. Hello, Brother Sun. How you doing? That's good. I want you to take care of a couple people for me, okay? We'll call them, let's see, Mr. Bearbeard, and so make sure Mr. Bearbeard has a good day, and make sure all the attachments stay away, and make sure their house stays clean, along with Melissa. All right, love you. All right, hey to the west. Hello, grandfather and ancients. Hello, family tree. Hello, White. Hello, Ariel. Hey, Raphael. Hello to the Trinity. Hello to Michael and hello to Gabriel. Good morning to y'all. Hope you're all doing good. I know you're busy. Hello, North. Hello to the Four Winds. Hope you're doing okay. Help with communications and stuff today. Hello, people. Hello, Brown. Thank you. Hello to my animal totems, Cougar, White Wolf, and Hawk. Let's see. There you go. Hello to the east. Please remind everybody that they're important today and to look inwardly for answers, because sometimes the answers are inward, not outward. Hello, Brother Mountain and Sister Lake. And hello, Red. Good morning to the Grove. Thank you for all the energy and all the stuff you do. And we shall talk at you in a little bit.
Is that not amazing?
So that was the grove that Pup's built from scratch. If you actually go over to his actual channel and read it all, you'll see every single bit to do with
And guys, see the
how he
trees
built
in the
it up.
background?
Come into the back
We have
here.
got our names on them. The trees in the background have got little footnotes with our names on them, which helps
Yeah.
empower us, knowing that we've got our own tree that is blooming.
And you
Yeah,
heard him speak out to me in the video, because on that day when he was doing the film, and I think I'd messaged my pops because I was in quite a bad place, and he decided to put me in the grove and do the prayer in the grove, and I definitely felt it. And we go there quite regularly, just
Yes.
to charge up, just to feel at peace. We don't even just go there just to charge up. Sometimes we just go there because it's just peaceful and it's beautiful, and the smells and the different things you can see. Being with
That's
the
the type
spirit,
of time when you
it's
meditate,
amazing.
you can start to do, guys. Once you start to meditate, you find your calm place, you will be able to travel to these places like that,
Yeah.
and you will feel yourself actually there.
It's about manifesting your energy and manifesting that place. Once you can do that,
So, Uncle Danny, what made you have the inspiration to put our names next to trees and things? What gave you the inspiration for that?
Well, it's kind of a tether, you know. It give. It's more for you than for me. It gives you a place. Um, all you gotta do is
We need to refresh, come in and out.
I think he might be lagging a little bit, guys. Might be having some tech problems.
Maybe if you leave the room, Uncle Danny, come back in.
Yeah.
Chris, if you take him out and back in, maybe.
He'll be back, guys.
Back
Here
in.
he is.
Is it stormy in
Why
Canada?
is it doing that?
Is it stormy maybe in Canada?
You okay, Pups? Is it stormy or something? It's having some technical difficulties.
Yeah. So Uncle Danny did do the trees and things for us guys, and it's really good. He's got me and sister. I've got our own tree, and we've got a witchy tree, which helps us in our path to grow as well. So it helps make us grow spiritually through our own tree and our witch's tree. And it's a very interesting story how these trees get picked. And I will share my story about my tree with you right when we've got more time. It's an amazing experience, and things like this happen naturally, and it's amazing how it all happens. And we will
One of my trees is a willow based tree, so that represents me. I've also got a tree for Aurora, because Aurora is Astro's daughter, so she has a tree that connects to me as well, and to all of you guys. It's all connected, so we can look out for you guys as well. It's really good how we, like, if we had a problem or something with someone, and like maybe somebody wasn't well or somebody was having a bit of problem, we could take your energy with us into that grove and help you to
help
be charged
together as a community. We would say that meet us at 8 o'clock in the grove, all of us as a community, and we kind of do like a virtual prayer circle, and it helps to heal the other people.
It's amazing, guys.
Here he comes.
Oh, he's back.
Yes.
Here I am. Yeah, sorry about that. We got bad weather here. But to answer your question, the reason I put the names with the trees and stuff, twofold really. Number one was to show you that yes, I planted your tree. Here's your tree with your name. But more importantly, the reason I put your names there is so you yourself have a tether to the grove. So sometimes if you just think of your tree and think of your name beside your tree, it gets you there quicker. It's a quick.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
It's like a super slide, you know.
Yeah.
You know you're there. You know your name's there. You belong there. You know, and it's a stamp. It's kind of my intention of it was to put a stamp on that spot that's yours. You know. Period. So that's what it's for.
And Timber rescued me from a spirit that was attacking me, guys, one time in a ghost hunt. And Uncle Danny also gave Timber a tree to honour him because of what he did for us. So there's things like that go into the Grove as well. It's really an interesting place. So check out Jason Bones Inspectors and go through the process of Uncle Danny building it. It's amazing.
You can just go on to his playlist and it'll be in that section.
If one of the
About the
mods
grave.
want to share it, please, even. Thanks.
Thank you, Sam.
It's
But yeah.
actually
Sam's a good guy. I like Sam.
so the other part of what
He
you
is
do,
good.
Uncle Danny, sorry, is like the church and things get you to do things. Would you like to maybe explain a little bit about what they get you to do?
Oh, yeah, no, that was just part of the day job, you know.
Yeah, the day job.
Like working in a paranormal, you know, sometimes there'll be houses that are really bad. And so the diocese or the church or the council, or there's basically a council of 9 that I work for. 3 nature druid, 3 shaman, and 3 religious, like Catholic, Protestant, Methodist priests. And they discuss if a case that's got to get my attention comes up, it's discussed by the council first. And if the council decides that this case is bad enough, or they don't want to send other people to it for whatever reason, you know, I don't want to say it because it sounds like I'm shoving a feather up my butt, but sometimes
No, that's what it is.
yeah, you know, but sometimes they say, no, we need the things that you do for this situation, right? So then they'll call me, and then I go over there and I check it out. I go 3 or 4 times to the area to find out, see if there's any hidden surprises, you know, because I don't want to walk into something, and then deal with it, you know. Few exorcisms and a few house cleansing. A lot of time it's land blessings and you know, re-blessing sacred grounds and stuff like that. I don't know. There's really no end to what they used to make me do. But that's one announcement I was gonna share is I have now decided happily that I'm going to be now more of a counsel, or what's that word? Not counsel, but when there's an active case, you know, they're going to come to me and I'm going to give them advice on
More of
it.
an advisor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've kind of, from the main job part, I've stepped back finally, because there's you know, 4 or 5 young guys that are doing all right, you know. So I kind of finally am at a position where I feel comfortable to be able to say, hey, I can just be an advisor now, thank goodness, you know. And but I mean, I'm still going to be doing some things, but I'm quite
Because
happy.
you get too old to get thrown out the windows by demons.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Pretty much. I don't bounce as good as I used to. You know what I mean?
Yes,
So,
leave that to us. It's our turn
You know.
for that. No, I'm joking.
So you're happy now with the people that you've teach to take over? Because
yeah,
I
I'm
know
quite,
crowds.
yeah, I'm quite happy. I'm quite happy with the people that are going to be on the ground. You know, I'm quite happy with them. I think they're going to do a good job. They're going to get some growing pains real quick, you know, but hey, that's the way it goes. But you know, I'm still going to be doing certain things. Like I'll still do blessings. I'm still going to go to. I'm just not going to get into the war zone aspect of it. You know, like I will go do land blessings still. I will go do burial grounds and sacred lands and stuff like that. That side of it, I'm still going to be partaking in. And of course, my YouTubians and Chasing Bones Inspectors now. That's kind of why I'm excited, because now they've got so much more time on my hands. Once I get this new thing I'm doing, this exercise, and get back in shape, I'm going to have so much more time and energy to spend on the love that I enjoy doing so much besides coffee, is investigating.
Coffee is his love.
You know,
that's his woman, guys.
Yeah, that's all right, sweetheart. I'll be right to you. But anyway, it's like I'm going to be able to do all my investigating and do more stuff, and I'm going to be more healthy and be able to get to these areas there's 4 or 5 areas I wanted to go do, but it's hard to get there in the wheelchair. And I can't walk that far right now with a cane. So I've got new crutches, new braces coming in.
Guys, he's getting stronger and stronger.
I'm working out every day. So, and the reason I'm doing all this is, for one, well, I want to be dead gorgeous, but number two,
Always gorgeous, Uncle Dan.
but number
You
two
don't
is
need
I
to be any
really,
more
really,
gorgeous, as we're all going to be having to
I
fight.
really want to get out and do my investigations, right? So like this channel that I'm on right now, and you know, my daily workouts and my challenges and stuff I'm doing, half of it is for chasing bones inspectors, so I can get back at the grind that I want to. That's where I want to be, right? But hey, just so everybody knows, if you get stuck or you get in trouble, I haven't retired from you guys. I just retired from the job. I'm always here to help you guys, so don't ever think that I won't be there. But
Would you like to tell some of the guys about some of the experience you had when you were dealing with some of the not so nice entities, so that people realise what is just out there, exactly what is out there?
Yeah,
Well,
give them a little bit of insight.
Yeah, well, there's.
It always does that when you start to talk about the spirits. You notice?
Yeah, it keeps cutting him out.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Refresh, Uncle Dan, if you can hear us. It's interesting to hear the different things that he has came across, guys. He's came across.
And he's seen a lot. He's been in the paranormal field for almost 53 years. He has seen and done a lot of things.
Yeah, he's seen a lot of things that people think is myths and they're not.
And I can't wait to get back to doing the training and stuff with him for our shamanism and that. Because we are Celtic Druid shamans as well. We are training.
Yeah, we are.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, no, there's all kinds of things. Think of it this way. Let's look at a skinwalker, for instance, okay? Basically, a skinwalker is a demon in the sense that it's summoned to a point, but it takes physical, so it's kind of like a perfect possession, right? Somebody wants to have all this power and they're perfectly happy to be totally taken over for this to happen, kind of a thing. Right? Dogs, devil dogs, like there's basically, and then people say, well, what about the skinwalker? What about the Wendigo? What about this? The way I've always looked at it, just for my own like categories, okay? If you were a demon and you know that the race of humans in this area are terrified of this creature and you want to come cause havoc, what costume are you going to put on today? Right? If you know that everybody up here is afraid of the Wendigo, why would you not be a Wendigo? If you know everybody down south is afraid of a skinwalker, why wouldn't you be a skinwalker? Because already all the power you need of fear is at your fingertips. So if you become a skinwalker, all the fear, all the energy that is put into the skinwalker is now automatically, as a demon, if you're possessing the skinwalker, automatically that's your power.
Yes.
You've already got a full charged battery. Right? You don't have to learn people to be afraid of you, because you are already there.
Right?
So that's that part of it. And then, now this is kind of off topic in a way, but you got Bigfoot. There's so many people looking for all these answers, and is this thing going in and out of portals? Is this who cares? Okay. Thing is, yeah, I mean, if you ask someone in my field, do you believe in Bigfoot or do you believe in cryptozoology? Do I have a choice? I've dealt with devil dogs. I've dealt
exactly.
there is no is there?
It's just another thing.
Another thing, right?
Yeah.
No, but I think
Can you?
And I think what people don't stop to think about, especially, and I'm just gonna go run with this Bigfoot thing because I know there's lots of people love Bigfoot, and everybody's looking for this magical answer of how come he can be this or that.
Yeah.
Here's a thought, okay? In my area alone, okay, 1,000 miles of forest, okay. You do realize only 3% of that has been touched by a human foot.
Yeah. In
Okay.
Canada, yeah, definitely.
Which means there's 97% of it no human has ever actually set foot on. Now, if I'm Bigfoot and I don't want you to see me, I could take 3 steps to the left and you'll never see me because you'll never go there. Okay? Like, it's not so much. I think sometimes what happens, it's simple as, Bigfoot decides, hey, let's go stretch our legs and have a walk, and they accidentally go past the boundary that they've set for themselves, and people see them.
Yeah.
They go, they turn their head, they jump back on their side of the fence and just start walking away, right? Now all of a sudden you can't find him. What happened? Well, he didn't want to associate with you.
Yeah.
And people think, well, if we could see him, you know what? That's the problem, and that's the arrogance of being a human. We all think we know how to hunt. We all think we know how to track. We all think that we're good, got all these skills. Trust me, we're morons. Okay.
And we make it
We
with
are
business.
compared to
We
them.
know what's going on. And these
They-
guys are trying to live their life.
They are camouflaged. They live it 24/7. Okay.
Yeah.
We experience it a couple hours a month, whatever. But we're these amazing trackers. Here's a question for you, though. I've taken pictures, and I've had a friend of mine just stand in front of a row of trees. Okay.
Oh dear.
One picture, he was in it, and I said, "Is there anything strange about these pictures?" And everybody looked at them, and they could not see him. Okay. Because there's so many trees, so much of a background, our brains as human beings and our eyes aren't going to notice one little click, one little dink in the picture. Okay, they're going to see the full spectrum of things. They're going to look at everything. Totally missed the fact that my friend was standing right in the center of the field.
Right.
Never even saw him in the picture. Okay, because our brains aren't wired that way. We are wired to respond. So if we're walking and we turn and we see a tiger running at us, we book it, right? If we're running, that tiger's lying on the grass looking at us, we don't even see it because it's not an endangerment to us yet, right? That's when we'll notice.
Right.
Or when it's a pure curiosity, that's when we'll know. It's called hiding in plain sight,
Aye.
Yeah.
But now I've taken pictures where there's 3 or 4 trees and my same friend standing, in roughly the same area. Bam, 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 bam. People see him right away, obviously.
Right.
Put a few more trees behind him and he's magically invisible.
Disappeared. Yeah.
Right? He's invisible all of a sudden.
How common do you think that is, though, up in the woods of Canada? Do you think that's real common, or do you think it's just once every
Say that again. Ask that again.
or something?
Can you say that again?
Do you think, how common is that in the forests of Canada? Is it every 10 years you'll see something like that, or do you feel as if these things are around, you just don't see them?
I think you just don't see them. I mean,
Yeah.
they're I honestly believe anywhere in the forest, if you walk around, it's like the ocean. How many millions of different types of sharks and fish and octopus and all this other stuff? We have no idea what's there because, again, 3% of the ocean.
They can't go.
I mean, you don't even know what's there because you haven't been there. So you don't know what animals are still there. Look how old the alligator and the crocodile are.
Yeah, exactly. They could be a lot older than that.
Right. So we don't know what animals are in the middle of the forest.
They're just brilliant to hide
Well,
it.
for all we know, and just being a smart ass here, for all I know, I can go for a walk in a forest I've never been before and walk into Sasquatch Village. I don't know.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
Because, again, 3% That's all that around the world, okay, on land, mankind's walked 3%. We don't have, and the parts we did walk on, we screwed up. But the parts that we haven't walked in that are still nature and still not touched, there could be anything there, you know.
Yeah.
And I honestly
further and
think,
further all the time. So this is why the problem getting
you
more
know,
common. We're seeing
and I'll bet you a dollar to a pinch of shit that, you know, people have walked past Sasquatch and he's standing 10 feet away from him because he's not wearing neon yellow shirt with a sign saying, "Hi, I'm Bigfoot." You're not looking for him all 24/7, right?
yeah.
So how often have you been somewhere at a restaurant? And this is for everybody. How long have you been at a restaurant? You're supposed to meet your friend there. You're sitting there at the table, quiet. You watch your friend walk in the door, and they're looking for you, and they walk right past you. How many times that happened?
Loads. Well,
Okay,
never
how
I
many
wouldn't
times-
say in the restaurant, but in a shop. Yeah, my friend
Yeah,
walked
I've never
past
been
me.
in a
You know,
restaurant.
How many times a person you're looking for? Okay,
Uh-huh.
a person that you're supposed to. You have
You can't see the
place,
forest for the trees.
right? You have the place you're going to meet. You have the exact location to meet this person. You've known this person your entire life. You're in a 20 by 20 room and you can't find them.
Exactly.
What the hell makes you think you're going to see Bigfoot?
Yeah, no, that does happen.
Seriously? If you can't find your friend in a 20 by 20 room, how the hell are you going to see Bigfoot
Yeah.
in a 500-mile long forest? Right? Come on, guys, shake your head. Like, if you can't find your best friend in a mall that's 20 feet by 20 feet or 100 feet by 100 feet, how in the hell are you going to find a Sasquatch in the 50-mile by 50-mile area?
There was something else I wanted to ask you and explain to the guys. I was explaining to them that I had a wolf spirit called Timber and that you gave me. Would you like to explain that to some of the followers that follow me? How that came around?
Oh, well, my main spirit is White Wolf. All right. But White Wolf has a pack, and in his pack there's Red Wolf, who's an actual wolf, Timber, who is an actual wolf, and I have photographs of my wolves growing up as pups and everything else. I've got lots of photographs of them. But Timber was a good wolf, and is now a spirit wolf, and whatever reason, Timber decided that, oh, I'm in love with Drew, so I'm going to hang out with Drew. Red, same thing. I'm going to go hang out with Red. You know, it's not that that so much I gave spirit wolves to Eddie. I can't do that. That's not, I can't.
Choose.
But if my spirit guides and my spirit wolves want to go and be with someone else and become their main totem, to me, that's an honor, right?
Yes, it is.
So they chose. Don't ever think that I sent Timber to you. Timber wanted to go to you, right?
They choose.
So like it was Timber said, hey, you know, you've got like 50 billion different spirits around you all times, you know, and 4, 5, 6
pups.
7.
Would you say that it's like a stamp? You know, like wolves are meant to make a stamp on the things that are most important to me.
Right.
Is that what they've kind of done? They've done a stamp on us, sort of.
They've done a stamp on you, exactly. Yeah, that's a very good thing. You know?
I know when Timber's around because my bottom half of my legs go cold and then I feel like a kind of warmth. And then
he likes to, or she likes to, lean against your leg.
Mm-hmm.
If you put, you know, like with Timber, whenever I put my leg down or whatever, I'll be lying there and all of a sudden she'll back her ass into my leg and then wiggle down and sit down there.
That's interesting. I've never asked whether he was a male or female. So she's a female then.
So is Red, yeah. They're both female.
Yeah, Red's a female.
Right.
Not Red's way.
I
know when Red's around because she does that thing with her head. She'll rub her head up my leg. That's how I know.
She's a nudger,
constant.
Yeah.
And in real life too. I mean, that's the way they were in real life too.
Like,
I'd be at the counter, you know, and I'd be making myself a piece and cheese, a sandwich. I'd be making myself a sandwich, right? And Red would come over and go, hey.
But nudge you.
Yeah, nudging her. Yeah.
Where's mine? you know. So I
Yeah,
mean, that's kind of
definitely
what
feel
they
timber
that's kind of
around.
what they do.
She does
It's
that a lot.
interesting, guys. You will get to feel these things as well around you. This is why I wanted to explain what timber was, because once you do open up and things as well, you will get spirit guides and totem animals and things, and you'll feel them around. So that's another thing to
We've
look
all got
forward to.
totem. We've all got totem animals and guides and stuff. It's just being able to find them and connect
Yeah.
with them. Like we've all got them out there somewhere, and
Well,
it is
Yeah,
amazing to have.
other
my
thing.
my way of learning, my way of belief, my way of teaching or experience. We all have three totem animals. Okay, we have three main teacher animals. Every human being has three. Okay, and they are always with you and always remain. They never leave you. One of those three is your main one. Okay, that's the boss. That's the alpha of the totems. Okay, that's where the buck stops. That's where the law is. But if that one says no, we're not doing that, then you're not. They're not doing that. Okay. Um, so that one is with you even after you pass. The two of you will bugger off together somewhere. The
Yeah,
other two may decide to go and teach someone else, right? Well, anyway, the point of the matter is, everybody has three, and they're not going to be the same. Like you might have a wolf, you might have like myself. I have a cougar, a wolf, and a hawk, right? So, but everybody has their own. I know some people that have a spider, a squirrel, and
Mine is
a
wolf,
raccoon, I think.
a wolf, a raven, and a dolphin.
Yeah, and
I've got wolf. I've got red wolf, but I've also got my white wolf. They're both together. Then I've got obviously my owl, and I've got a dragon because I
Yeah.
work with dragon things. So I've got like a mad one, a red dragon.
right. So, and basically that's what happens. Okay, is everybody does, and why they're there is to teach you things. You know, like to teach you their way of life. Like a wolf is family first. Take care of the family. Be part of the pack, and understand that each member of the pack is the pack. So the wolf gets its strength from the pack, but the pack also gets its strength from the wolf, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Because without the wolf, there's no pack. Right? So it works both ways, right? So there's all kinds of things that your totems can teach you if you just look and watch and see what they do and learn what they, find out what they emulate, find out what they believe in, find out what their skills are. Because you have those skills and you have those same gifts, or they want to come to you in the first place.
Right.
Because they came to you to teach you your skills. They come to you to teach you your gifts. So whatever they have, you have.
And you do recognise yourself in them. You do.
you do.
Think
You are
about
very
it,
much
yeah.
like them. Very much so. Like obviously, I'm very nature connected. Wolves are very nature connected. They live in the wild. They're free. Dragons are a free spirit. Dragons are a very powerful energy. Again, and a link to nature as well. They are very much linked to nature, and that's another one. And then obviously the owl's linked to nature, and it's a night thing, and that very much shows me because I am a night owl. I like to be up at night. I don't like to be awake in the daytime, so I'm very much like an owl as well. But like I've got Red Wolf, which is connected to Watts and to all that spiritual side. But then I have my other wolf, which is a white wolf with a blue eye and with a green eye, and her name's called Siberia. She comes
Like my
from
dog.
one of my ancestors, not from pup side, but another ancestor of a native kind. So I have her from her. So Red Wolf and Siberia are my most main pack, and then the dragon, and that follows. Dragon's number 2, and then you've got the owl, that's number 3, but they're all just as important. But
We have got the wolf, the raven, and the dolphin. And if you think about my personality, it's definitely apt.
Yeah.
Definitely. Well, what else can we talk to Uncle Daniel about as soon as we've got the pleasure of his company? Any questions, guys, in chat?
yeah, does anyone want to ask anything, guys? Please feel free.
Most of you know Uncle Danny already. Remember, it's Chasing Bones Inspectors. Also, he's got another channel which he's trying to educate us all on getting fat on, which is Danny Wolf. Danny Wolf? think
Yeah.
it
Hello,
is.
Cindy, darling.
Could you keep sharing the links in chat, please, mods?
I
Thank
think
you.
mine are owl, are wolf, and fox. They're really good animals to have. Cindy, really, really good.
Thank you, Smith family. If you,
You
keep
also relate to the
ones.
Chinese dragon, my birth year. Yeah, I could see what you.
Yeah, I'm a dragon too. I've had a dragon all my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lindsay, that's very. You already know your animals. You just don't realize it. What is the very first animal? If I say to you, "What's your favorite animal?" The very first one you come up with, that's your lead. That's your main one, right?
Yeah, mine's a wolf.
So if you're lion, then of course your totem's a lion. If you say a blue jay, then your totem's going to be a blue jay. Whatever your most favorite of all animals are, that's your main totem. That's your main one. Elephant, that's a good one to have, really. That is an awesome one.
So your favorite
Oh, that's
animal's an
good.
elephant. That's beautiful. Very
That's
spiritual
beautiful.
And if
animal.
you think what that means that you're ready to take charge of your life. You're ready to.
Nice, Abby.
And it's good. You're ready to meet things head on, and so you're a very strong person.
Yeah, elephant is a beautiful totem to have.
Shows you're strong.
But like I said, normally your first one, like your main one, would be your favourite animal. So yours is an elephant. Like mine was a wolf, and then my second favourite animal is, but spiritually and different, is a dragon. Then it's an owl. You know, so they are
Yeah,
mine.
Sam,
You can't have more than three.
from the first day I saw you.
You have three main ones, and then you can have
That's
other.
Phoenix.
You can have other animal spirits as well as the three that you've got, but they would be your main three. Then you have other ones that would step in and out when you need
Yeah.
them. and if you
I
call upon
found
them.
a lot of people too with that. Like once you know who your favorite is, that becomes the first thing you should do is get to know your main totem. Find out its name. If let it tell you. You will hear the name. Because you'll just come out with the name and it'll fit and it'll be just it's right. Learn its name. Learn a little bit about why that animal is there in the first place. Then you'll start. Normally, what happens is you start to get thoughts of a couple other animals, and then you see them in strange places. You go to a coffee shop, sitting down, having a cup of coffee. You tilt your head up, and there's an
And they look at you.
You're looking at a picture of Ronaldo on the wall or something. Or you'd be looking at a picture of a dolphin. Like all these things happen to you over and over again. Well, hello, they're saying hi. So
Yeah,
Guys, I knew the raven was one of my spirit guides because it was following me for weeks. It used to sit in my fence and stare in next door who didn't like me. And the minute I seen it, I called it Roger the Raven, and it used to follow me around. And when I was having trouble next door, it flew past me and did a great big job on our windscreen, and I swore I seen it smile.
yeah.
I've actually got a picture of it. I'll put it on Facebook. And from then on, it shows up anytime I'm ever having trouble with her next door and sits on a fence and watches her. Honestly, his name is Roger the Raven, and he's enormous. And I knew he was one of my guides the minute I seen him.
There you go, Dobby.
yeah, they do. They
Yeah,
do
Cindy.
it for a vision.
I
or they might
love
hear
my
them say it.
squirrels and chipmunks. Those are great totems, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Squirrels and chipmunks are amazing. Great totems.
But
too.
you
They
will
keep you alive.
you will be able to pick up on their names and things like that. Just ask for them to.
And it
to
shows
tell
you're
you.
a
They will
good
do it.
puzzle solver because they're good puzzle solvers. So it shows that you've got that puzzle solving part in you.
Yeah,
And adventure, because they like to go a lot.
Oh yeah, they can
Adventure everywhere, don't they? So.
Compartmentalize. Is that how you say it? Compartmentalize.
Compartmentalize.
All kinds of great stuff. They're wonderful, and besides, they're fun.
Questions, guys, get them in before we need to end the show. I don't know how long we're getting tonight, but we're at the 1 hour.
Well, we're at 1:20, 12:25. I think we'll probably just finish at 12:30. So it's been an hour and a half.
Get some questions in, guys, for our wise wolf.
Oh, just over, but not much over. So if you want any
Woody's
questions,
is
to pop, please
lion,
do.
bear, and crow. That's interesting, Woody, for you.
Yeah, but crows are not really a bad. Like, a lot of people give crows a really bad reputation, and they don't represent anything bad, really. Yeah, they say that they're round, deaf, and that, but they are actually a really spiritual animal, and they're an eye to the spiritual realm.
A leader of souls, the crow. It's not
yeah, it's a soul seeker. It looks out for souls and spirits.
You see a crow, it's usually that somebody's in their way to the afterlife type of thing. So it's not really as if they've killed the person, it's just they're a leader to the afterlife.
Very, very, very welcome, Lindsay. That's what we're here to do, to give you advice and help you. That's what we're supposed to do.
Remember, guys, as always, any questions that you think after the show, put them in the comments. And if we don't see them, Chris and Dakota will ask us and we will address it.
Yeah, but Chad has his wolf called Dakota. He's got a rooster, Ulf, and then he's got his zodiac rat.
Good. It sounds as if you already know your 3 animals then. So just keep studying that animal and relate to what it is in your life that you relate to it with, and a lot of things may start coming clear.
What is a panda all about? Well, to me, I think pandas are quite a wise animal. I think pandas are quite wise. They're quite clever with what they do. So I think that is a wise animal, and one that is obviously very connected to nature and that. So it would very much connect you to that sort of thing.
Yeah. Just keep seeing what's in that animal that's in you and make the connection and try and grow on it. Because realise that is one of your strengths, obviously, then. So just try.
See, like my main ones, obviously, like I said, my first ones were my wolves. So you've got my beautiful red wolf, you've got my beautiful Siberia, then you've got my owl that is called Spirit. Spirit is my owl's name, and then obviously my red dragon, she's called Red Mist.
Yes, they are very clever though, but that's right. They're very good crows are very good at finding ways in a storm. Things as well. A lot of birds haven't got that.
And I do work with a black one as well called Shadow.
To lead to, usually I'm sure there's something other about the crow. I can't remember what it is. Something to do with that. He'll be back. I think he's just dropped off. Yeah. Not got long anyway, guys.
I have Red Mist. I have
Remember, guys, our show next week is the awesome Smith family coming up as well with us. Talk a little bit about the craft and things.
Do not be missing that.
I may be late next week, guys. I have got a party I'm hosting at a person's home for a 16th birthday. So if I'm late, it won't be long. Maybe it won't be 10 minutes, half an hour. But I will be in, I promise.
So don't be missing that. That's next Friday, guys. So we've got the Smith family next Friday at 11 p.m. UK time. We're also going to be on Bold and Bonkers Network tomorrow. Me and Samuel are going to be on their show at 10 p.m. tomorrow night, talking to Samuel, and I'm coming up with him. So don't be missing that show either. Obviously, the boys have got shows over the weekend as well that you guys are going to be catching up with and watching as well. So please make sure you check out the Golden Bonker Network. Obviously, go and check over Pups, which is Chasing Bones and Spectres. Everybody in the room as well, just support each other. A lot of us already are, but if there is anyone new, then just keep supporting.
Guys, look, Uncle Danny chose to sit in front of the Scotland flag instead of the Canadian.
Roll those bones.
One thing I just wanted to say about totems in closing, about totems. Don't worry about what everybody else says this means or that means. A crow means this, a crow means that. Who gives a rat's ass? The crow means to you what it means to you. It's there to teach you what it needs to teach you, and for you to become a brother to it or a sister to the crow. What the crow means in general, it's got squat to do with that particular crow that came to that particular human being. To teach that particular lesson, right? There's no such thing as a bad totem. If you get a particular totem, no matter what it is. You've gotten that particular totem for a reason. I know one person who got a spider for a totem. Best thing ever happened to this person. Because before the spider came, this person was a road wreck, okay, a crash. Once the spider was there, it taught the person, look, if you take the time and think things through and organize, you can make this beautiful, gorgeous web.
Yeah.
And everything will have its place and there will be order in your life, right? This came from a lesson from a spider. Okay.
And you get a lot of people, they'll get a totem, and if they're really small ones, they get really disappointed in it. And believe me, some of the most smallest totems can be the most powerfulest.
Definitely, it could be a centipede or anything. Who knows?
And you know, any totem's important. And like Pub said, you know, like yes, they have a representation that they're meant to be, but the truth is, every animal that is involved with you is going to be like your personality, is going to be like you. So it's not going to be what people say in a book or whatever. It's going to be what you want it to be and what it wants to be for you. You know what I mean? It's individual, your own. That's how your relationship comes together, because you link through that relationship. You learn about each other.
Don't forget also that all totems and all things get their reputation by legend.
Yeah, right? That's what I'm saying. Yes. Yeah, it's all legend. You have to get to know them.
When you got a community that's afraid of something, terrified of something, then they're going to associate with that thing that came at that time. Okay, there are towns in the world where they think the owl is nothing but the messenger of death.
Yeah.
But then there's other towns that think, oh, the owls came. It means we're going to have a good crop this year, and we're not going to have as many rodents.
It represents different things to different people.
Yeah.
So
just always feel with
it just depends. It depends too. A lot of it depends on where the location of the totem is. Right. So in some locations, an owl might be thought of a messenger of death, where the other one is, oh, thank God, they're going to help us keep our crops good from the rodents. Right. Right. So
they're all their own.
It just depends where it was. Like in Laurier, there was one time. This is a long time ago, an onslaught of rats went through there, right?
Right.
Destroyed all the crops. Well, guess what? 3 months later, of course, there's an onslaught of owls and birds of prey. Because Meals on Wheels. I mean, come on. Deliver right to your door. You know what I mean? So all these birds of prey came in, right? So in that area, whenever there's a bird of prey, it means we're going to have a good season.
Okay, get that.
Right? See how that works?
Yeah.
So don't forget that too when you're first research whichever totem you get. Don't forget, depending on the area, it could mean something totally different than what you're
looking at first. Definitely interesting.
Like you'll get a lot of people when they hear that people have got dragons and stuff for totems, they start freaking out, going, "Yeah, but dragons are really bad. They're fire-breathing animals. They're dangerous. They're meant to be." They're not at all. Like, yes, they're very powerful. Yes, they do breathe different things out of their mouth. Yes, but not in the way that you guys have portrayed it on TV. And they're not dangerous.
Someone says to me that a dragon is bad. Someone says dragons are terrible. They're evil. I go,
I laugh.
And you're racist. Simple.
Yes, exactly.
That's I have my red one. I have my red one, and I've got Shadow, which is my black one, and they are not.
One of Astro's form is a dragon. Okay.
Yeah.
His full name is Astro Blaze, right?
Yeah.
Astro Fire, Astro Blaze. He can take the form of a dragon anytime he wants to.
Yeah, he could, yeah.
You know? So, yeah, no, dragons, squirrels, grasshoppers, and chipmunks all have their own personality.
Yeah.
Just like we do, right?
Always.
Don't judge a race. Don't judge a race just because you're being ignorant, you know?
Well, that's it.
Just be happy.
It's only a different race if you're different to them as well.
Just be happy and be happy with what you're given. They come to you for a reason, and all of animal totems are important, no matter how big or small they are. or how amazing they are, or how normal and unique they are. They are all absolutely amazing.
Yeah, and
in their own way.
the other thing of that is, remember, everything and everyone is connected.
Yes,
We
and
are one.
everything is
Squirrels are
researching
nuts.
feelings and enjoying it, because it's amazing to find out all feeling all the different energies and the different thoughts that come to you, and weighing them up in your mind, whether you think it's something that relates to you. As I've told you all, this is a journey. Enjoy it. It's meant to be fun. It's meant to change your life. It's meant to be you getting into the best you ever are. So enjoy it.
Yeah.
Well,
definitely.
here was my first lesson. You want to learn your first lesson in Druidism, or your first lesson in shamanism, or even being a witch? You know what the first lesson is?
Go
Do you
yourself.
like these people? Not really. Do you like this religion? No. Do you like this? How these people are? No. Okay, that's good. Why? Well, because they're different. Are they? Okay, I'll tell you what. Those are your cousins. Because if you go back, the human race all came from
It's frozen.
See.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Okay.
to see. I don't care who it was, if it was evolution, whether it was God, whether it was some human beings came from two seeds, a positive and a female, positive and a negative, right? Guess what? Everyone comes from those same two seeds, same seeds, right? Same seeds for everyone. I'm repeating myself 55 times because I'm cutting in and out, so I hope you got the message.
Yeah, that's okay. It should
Anyway,
it should
I'm going to
play
say goodbye before I hang up. Well, I'm not really going bye-bye. I'm saying bye-bye just in case.
Well, I think it's about time the show ended anyway, guys. We don't really get that much longer. I don't know if there's anything that you want to say or anything.
I think, to be honest, I think everybody's they're just talking generally in chat, just talking about what they think them animals might be and stuff. Very much phonics. It sounds like that one of your animal totems are your black wolf that you've been
I hope
seeing.
so. So, why are you hating on your relative?
Guys, just keep thinking about it. Keep trying to relate to the animals you are choosing, and put where importance is as well. Maybe one animal is more important than the other, so that's how you'll know what's first, second, and third as well.
Just connecting with them and just taking notice of what you're getting and what you're feeling and that. You're already halfway there if you're seeing on them through a meditation
to one more than the other, and that'll be your main one.
But what I'm going to do is I think that we will end the show because we've been on for just over an hour and a half. So we want to thank all of you for coming into the show and for joining us, and to the podcasts and the other networks that are watching us and sharing us out, to all of our angels in the room, and obviously a big thank you to my sis for being here with me again, and the most important person in this show, my pups, for coming on the show and bringing us another awesome show.
Well, as our show, so I'm not going anywhere.
It's been absolutely amazing. And I'm always going to thank you, sis, because that's what you do. It's called respect. You know,
that's what I'm saying. We are a team. We do this together.
And it's been
amazing the way that the two of us. It's amazing that the two of us have got that much equal respect for. I call him Uncle Danny, Sherry calls him Pops, but the two of us have got that equal respect for him, and we do want to learn more from him, and we know that he's got the knowledge and these guys will benefit from.
Things behind the reason why I call him Pups. We were connected as a mother, a father, and a daughter in a past life, and we found each other here. It's a bit different, but
definitely check his channel out. You'll get a lot from it, especially if you are struggling in life a little. You're always welcome to share the growth with us spiritually.
Phonics.
On a treat.
It always is the best part when it's pops on.
Yeah. Please connect to Uncle Danny's Chasing Bones.
Yeah, Chasing Bones Inspectors and Danny Wolf.
Yeah.
As well, guys. He does all his exercise stuff on there. And he's really good for uplifting you, making you believe in yourself. He's doing these amazing exercise stuff at the minute. And he does all these amazing paranormal and all talks and all that sort of stuff. I did get my box off the Smith family, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to show this. I'm going to do an unboxing on my channel tomorrow. I don't want to be overrunning on here, but I got some really cool bits from the Smith family, so I will show that on a show tomorrow or something. But
Nice.
thank you, my angels, for coming on and supporting us. Please make sure you keep sharing us out and sharing out the boys and letting everybody know about the Smith family as well. And from us and the Lost Magics and Bold and Bonkers Network, until we see you next Friday and we see you on the other shows, enjoy your evening and lots of love and blessed be from me. Sis, do you want to say anything?
Yeah, just keep in there, guys. Keep opening up. Keep sensing your feelings and dealing with them. And any problems that come up in your life you maybe don't want to deal with alone, we're always on Messenger or somewhere. Don't struggle. We're always here. And
Exactly.
enjoy the journey, because it really is fun and it's enlightening. So blessed be, and I'll catch you soon.
Right. Just make sure you tune in with Bold and Bonkers Network tomorrow, guys, 10 p.m. UK time, because there is going to be mine and Samuel's. Well, it's Samuel's show, but I am joining him, and that's going to be with Chris and Dakota on this network. So please do not forget to link in. Sister Drew is supposed to be doing a show to do with
8 p.m. tomorrow.
her spirit that she connects with as well.
Yeah, 8 p.m. tomorrow, my channel. I'm going to talk about my relationship with Mr. Mackenzie, who's meant to be Scottish worst poltergeist, and I've got the total opposite feeling
Mr.
of that. So I'll be interested to hear my opinion.
Yeah.
So join me 8 o'clock tomorrow, UK time, my channel.
Yeah, 8 o'clock Drew, sis, and 10 p.m. Bold and Bonkers Network, me, Chris, Dakota, and Samuel. See you then, and lots of love, light, and blessings, and a merry parting.
Very blessings, guys.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.